What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dylan from Big Blue Wrecking Crew, and we have a very long overdue video today. I've been wanting to make this for a very long time, and today is the day that we finally predict the New York Giants record for the 2020 season. Now we're going to go through each game and briefly talk about what I think. So let's go ahead and start off Monday Night Football. Really excited for this game for obvious reasons. Danny Dimes opening up the season, prime time, the first Monday night game of the year, and that is at home, so we get to play that at MetLife Stadium. Now that's a tough defense. I think the Giants, though, are going to make a statement. I think Saquon has a great game. I think our offensive line holds up against TJ Watt and that tough Pittsburgh Steelers defense. You know, Mika Fitzpatrick, he's a beast, but I think Danny Dimes is going to light it up. I think Saquon has a great game, and I think it's going to be a very close game. But I think the Giants pulled off. I'm going to say 31-24. Moving on. Week number 2, we got the Chicago Bears. That one's in Chicago. Going up against Mitch the Bitch Trubisky, or it's going to be Nick Foles. My guess is probably going to be Nick Foles. I think Foles probably wins the starting job. So that's a tough one. Chicago, arguably the best defense in football, right? Khalil Mack, Eddie Jackson. They're stacked. Okay, I'm missing a lot of good players on that defense, but that's a tough game. I think we lose that one. I think the Giants are going to lose that one. We go to 1-1. I don't think we're going to move the ball. I don't think we're going to put up a lot of points. I think Chicago. I don't think we're going to get smacked, but I do not think we're going to be winning that game. So we're at 1-1. Moving on to week 3, we got the San Francisco 49ers, man. So the 49ers, defending NFC champions. It's a game that, you know what? We're going to be competitive in that game. I think that pass rush is going to be a little too much, though, for our offensive line. I think Jones gets sacked a lot in that game. I think he fumbles maybe once or twice. You know, that Niners defense is just, it's crazy, man. You got Sherman, you got Bosa, you got Warner. It's ridiculous. But I do think we're going to be competitive. I think we put up some points. But I think San Fran probably takes that one. I'm going to say, like, I don't know, 27-17. So we're 1-2 right now. Moving on to week 4, we got the LA Rams in LA. That is a dub. The Rams aren't a very good football team. I'm sorry. They had a bad 2019 season. They're in a tough division. They lost Todd Gurley. Jared Goff hasn't looked himself lately. I think that's a close game. I think the Giants are going to take that one. So I have us at 2-2 now. Moving on. The Dallas Cowboys. That's probably going to be America's game of the week. That one is on October 11th at 4:30 Eastern. So, first divisional game of the year. Now, this, to me, is going to be huge. If the Giants want to make playoffs, we got to win these divisional games. In my opinion, we got to go at least 3-3, 4-2 to have a chance at the playoffs. This first one against Dallas is huge. It's at home. And you know what? I think the Giants are going to win that game. I think Jones, this is going to be the game where he really, really steps up and kind of shows the entire NFL that he's the real deal. He's here to stay. And I think he has a big game. We're not gonna blow him out, but I think Jones maybe like a game-winning drive, and he pulls it out for us, and we win that one, and we move on to 3-2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we're 3-2 right now, heading into week number 6, and that is against the Washington Redskins. I'm not even gonna talk about that. That's a W. Redskins are just an awful team. No offense to Dwayne Haskins, but he's just not their guy, in my opinion. I don't even think the kid has potential, to be quite honest with you. I just did not see anything that rookie season. He looked horrible. Giants, that's going to be a blowout win. We win that one by at least 12, 15 points. So we're 4-2. Looking pretty good, actually. Now, Philadelphia Eagles, Thursday nights. We are not winning that game. We are not winning that game, especially because it's... Well, actually, that's at home. But still, I don't think we beat Philly. I don't. We've had a tough time against Philly. They got a good team. Carson Wentz, if he's healthy, he's going to He's gonna beat us. So 4-3. Moving on to Tampa Bay Monday Night Football. So we got a couple Monday Night Football games, man. Tom Brady versus Daniel Jones. So they played last season. If you guys remember that game, that was actually on Thursday night. Jones looked pretty good against that Patriot defense. You know, he was the first quarterback to throw a touchdown on that defense last season. And it was already like week 7 or 8 at that point. The Giants are winning this game. We are beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm guessing the Buccaneers heading into that game are probably going to only have like maybe 1 loss. Hell, they might be undefeated. I think the Giants win that game, man. Giants have Tom Brady's number. I'm sorry. We have his number. He struggles against us. I think we get to him a few times, have a couple sacks. Giants win that game, and that is going to be a huge statement. That game right there is going to show the entire National Football League that we're playoff contenders. Giants win that game. So moving on. So what are we? We're 5-3, right? Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are 5-3 at this point. Moving on. After Tampa Bay, we got Washington again. Not going to talk about it. That's a win. So that's 6-3. And then we got Philadelphia before our bye week. So, actually, this is at home. Okay, so that first Philly game, I'm sorry. We were playing in Philly. I still think we're going to lose that one, especially since Philly. Giants have won in Philly in years. So, the second time around, though, we play Philly at home. I think we're winning that game going into the bye week. I think we finally beat Philly. It's going to be, in our territory. And we're going into our bye week 6-3. 6-3. 7, 8. Gosh, I keep losing track of our damn thing. But okay. So after our bye week, we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, I think, is going to have a pretty good rookie year. He'll probably win Offensive Rookie of the Year. But Bengals are still going to struggle. They're probably going to be like a 4 or 5 win team, maybe 6. Giants win that. So we're 7-3. Going into the month of December, we got the Seattle Seahawks. That's a loss. I'm sorry. Russell Wilson's a freaking animal. So we're 7-4. Then we got the Arizona Cardinals. We're winning that game. I know Arizona beat us last season. I know they got Hopkins now. I think Arizona's going to be contenders, actually. That's going to be a tough game. But I think we beat them this time around. I think Jones got some little payback against Murray. And we win that one. So we are now 8-4. And then we got the Cleveland Browns. Odell Beckham's return to New York. How about that? We're not letting Odell win at MetLife Stadium. I think we really get in Odell's head that game. He's going to get frustrated. He's going to be throwing little pansy fits on the sidelines. I think we dominate Cleveland. That's right. I think we put on a show against Cleveland. Jones is passing for 400 that game. And Odell's going to be wishing he had him as his quarterback and not that bum Baker Mayfield. Moving on to the Baltimore Ravens. Not much to talk about there, guys. I think we get mollywopped against the Ravens. We might luck out. That's the second to last game of the season. Maybe at that point they already have home field advantage and they're playing RG3. If not, then we're going to get slapped. Moving on to the final game of the season. Dallas Cowboys. This very well could be for the NFC East title. If not, this game could very well determine whether or not the Giants sneak in as a wild card to make the playoffs. And I think this, you know what? I think we win. This is going to be a big game. Like I said, it's going to be playoff implications. I think we win. And damn, the Giants might finish 4-2 in the division. Maybe even 5-1, but probably like 4-2. That'd be a good number. So here we go. That's the entire schedule. I lost track of the amount of wins we had and losses, but I kind of knew going into the video what I had us finishing as. And that's 10-6. So I got the New York Giants finishing 10-6. I don't know if that's going to be enough to win the division. It might not. I do think that's going to be enough, though, to get us into that wild card spot, especially because there's 7 and not 6 this season. New York Giants are sneaking into the playoffs, and Danny Dimes going to be making his playoff debut, and we'll see what the kid can do in the postseason. Hopefully, he's got ice in his veins like number 10 did for us in the past. But there you have it, guys. Predicting the New York Giants 2020 schedule. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go Big Blue. I am out. Peace.